Check it out, check it out. Got 5. I'm trying to do 5 at one time. Jeez. I think at this stage it has to warm up. Warms up a little bit and then we'll start going. Right under the maximum line. Gotta do that because if you fill it right up to the maximum line and it goes down, it'll actually raise the liquid above the resin above the max line, and then it'll make an error and it'll completely shut it off. See how deep it goes? So what I did was I put it to the max and then it dipped like that and then it shut off. So now I know you got to keep it a little bit under the maximum line. And this one says heating the resin tank, please wait. Alright, I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. Welcome back on my silver and gold stockpilers and collectors. Today we're going to be making some more molds. Check this out. This is our selection so far that we got here. Turn it out a little bit. Right there. Let's see what we're going to do today. Interesting. I think I see one. So how are we going to... Oh, look, that's what's printing right now. So I don't know if you guys can hear that in the back, but we got some rounds printing already. Got 5, doing 5 at one time. And let's try making some more. I'll show you guys. It's pretty simple, actually. Going to this depth map right here. And let's get in here. Go to my profile. Pretty easy right there. There you go. You can see how much credits we have left. So all we did, these are all the rounds we pretty much did. I like this because it shows you, or it keeps on file pretty much every round that you've done so far. So we're already at 10. We did 10 rounds already. The only thing we haven't printed was this pirate round right here. But everything else, actually the Luffy. I think these two right here, these two we haven't printed. Everything else we've tried out. Currently the 5 we're doing right now is the top 5. The top 5 right now is currently printing. We got pirate chick, we got a mermaid. Actually, I don't think this one's printing right here. That got me thinking, what is my... Oh, I have a page 2. This one. So this is a pirate chick again. So I got 1 pirate chick, 2 pirate chicks. 1, 2, a mermaid. And I got my Naruto collection. So I got Hinata and Tsunade running in right there. So all we did was, if you go down here, you can see this is our credit. So we have 276 credits available. I think it's around 22 credits each. And then you could buy it either as a paid subscription or you could buy it full. So let's get in show you how to use this. We learned pretty simple by watching other YouTubers as well. So today we're gonna do, let's get our buffalo. So we are doing a little collection of buffaloes right now as well. And so right here, to draw it, all it costs is 4 credits. And then to actually make it into a file to remove the watermark, I'll show you, it's 18 credits. So right now we're just gonna draw this right here. Pretty fast tutorial. I'm gonna show you guys. Well, kind of going through it slow because I'm talking, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually pretty quick. It is pretty quick. Drawing up right now. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background. I'll show you guys though. I wonder if I could populate my... Oh, there. So here's our image right here. So we drawed it, cost 4 credits. Now to get rid of the watermark, because you don't want to print it with the watermark, no watermark, you'll click on that. But what we're going to do is we're going to preview it. You can actually preview it before the watermark. The watermark costs 18 credits. The 3D preview is free, I believe. So this is pretty much how it comes out. So you're actually able to take a look at it first before you decide if you even want to use it or not. So big old Pang stockpiles right across the top. That's my channel name right there. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that like, subscribe, and notifications. And I'm about to tell you guys, I'm doing a free silver giveaway as well. These are I'm creating these molds to pour silver. So if you guys want to win some free silver, I'm actually going on vacation in the next probably couple weeks. And I'm either going to pass through 2 places. It's Hawaii or Japan. So I'm going to post 2 videos, or actually out of this video and the next video, you get to comment either Hawaii or Japan. Just use it in a sentence, Hawaii or Japan, one or the other. And then in the next video I post, you could either pick the same Hawaii or you could pick Japan using a sentence again. So these next 2 videos, this video and the next one, and it'll give you 2 spots. You'll be able to win 2 spots if you get the right place. Which place am I going to travel through, Hawaii or Japan? So just use it in a sentence, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, let's get on with this. Kind of hard to talk right now. I got my mask on because I got that resin printer going. So yeah, I got Pang stockpiles right across the top. And look at that relief on it. It shows you right here. This is 120 millimeters, 1.6 millimeters minimum thickness. So that's probably this right here. 1.6 for the minimum, and then 5 for the max. I'm still not too sure about that 5. But we're testing the ones we're printing, those 5 right now. We did it at 50. So do this at 50. And we did it at 4 and 5, or 3 and 5. We did it at 3 and 5. And I'll show you how thick this populates. Just like that. Now to get rid of this border, if you don't want this border, scroll down. Base shape is a square. Of course we want a circle. So that's going to be our circle right there. Nice circle. Look at this buffalo though. What do you guys think of my buffalo? It's not going to be like that in the back. I think it's just showing the image. So it'll be pretty much flat. Well, here's our buffalo round right here. We are collecting some buffaloes. It's kind of like a random stockpile that we had from the Stop the Melt. We're gonna do it next year, but started it pretty early. And this is our Pang stockpiles buffalo round. We're gonna add add this to the stockpile. We're aiming for, I don't know what this, we'll see how those pour, but I would think it'll probably be around 2.5 ounces, maybe. That's my guess right here. Now those letters look pretty thick. So when I'm looking at this, right, it looks pretty thick right here, but it's actually not. When I print stuff, the first one that I printed, it looked pretty thick. Well, I had it like at 1.5. So let me change this up here. Let me get rid of the texture first. Just like that. Make it silver. So this I had at 1.5. So this was my first one I printed. I printed 3 and 1.5. And this was the specs that I believe ChatGPT gave me to pour a 2-ounce round. When it came out, it was super thin, as you can see. We wanted it just a little bigger, so we ended up trying to print the 4, so it's 4 and 5. I'll show you that right now. Was our second print. So let me show you. I don't know if we'll focus on this now. Get away from the screen. The screen was too bright. Okay. Focus. So here was a print, and this was 4 thick and 5. So it's 4 and 5. The minimum is 4, the maximum was 5. I actually think it came out pretty good. So the one I'm trying right now with those 5 rounds, I'm actually doing a little higher relief. Those are 3 and 5. I guess I hope it's higher. We're gonna check it out. We'll try it out. So we went a little bit not as thick on the round, but a more higher relief. Yeah, I actually did do the Luffy. Forgot I did it. So this is the concave. I'm actually gonna pour this one. I like this. I like how you move it and it just follows you. You see the eyeballs? It just follows you. This one, this 4 and 5, I didn't like. So there's some high relief points. I believe all, besides the bottle, everything right here, straight down the middle, is like really no relief on there. It's barely anything, so I don't know how that'll pour. Also, I'm gonna have to get rid of all the supports before I cure it, because you can see that's hard. Once you cure it, you're supposed to be wearing a mask when you file it down with the resin. So these are a couple 4-5s. All right, let's get back in it. And I'll show you how these turn out. These are gonna be 3 5s that I print. So I wanted a little bit more high relief. But so that's 3 and 1.5. So that was the first. I threw those away because I actually cured it without taking the supports out. It was kind of messed up, hard to take off. So now we're coming in 3 and 5. Look how chunky that gets. And you can see the relief on there still. But here you see the watermark. So you can actually create your own design before even printing it. I think it looks pretty good. Paying stockpiles, buffalo round. Nice little buffalo. And the edges already like kind of not straight smooth all the way around. Pretty cool. Can't wait till these print out. I want to see actually how tall these letterings are. And I'll tell by the high relief that prints out right now. Okay, so this is all you do. You create the size you want. I'm kind of going for that bigger 2 ounce, 2.5 ounce probably. I think these are probably gonna be 2.5 ounces. A little bit bigger of a pour here. But for my fractional, I got 90%, so there you go. And that's pretty much all I do right here. Now, I'm not gonna download it right now because it still has a watermark. So what I do, I just exit it. And I'll be like, okay, now yes, I do want to do this. Now I can create watermark. So I'll create the watermark, no watermark, and then I'll start making the round. And that's pretty much how you do this part. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna wait for that to print, and then we'll see how it all comes out. If it's the pretty much perfect size, then we'll use the same specs. So we'll kind of have an average of a 4 and 5 to a 3 and 5. And then from there, we'll probably tweak it if we have to. We could use the halves, as you guys saw in there. You can actually do it like 3.2, 3.5, 3. Whatever. And it looks like it's hold 10 pages. So you have 10 pages of memory, it looks like. And you can actually delete it if you don't want it here anymore. Pretty much think this one, we'll probably get rid of that one. Delete from history, yes. And it's deleted. Then this one we printed. We have this round actually. It did come out pretty nice. You see all the pretty much white parts? Those are everything that's high relief. So the little horsey, not Pokemon. What is it? I forgot what it was called. The Seadra. And then all that little sea life. Now I'm losing my words. But it came out pretty good. All high relief. Alright guys, so this is pretty much our preview of this. I'll bring you guys back in once we get to the rounds, once we get the rounds to print. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright guys, this is done already. So let's check it out. Total print time 2 hours and 34 minutes. And this was 5 rounds. Complete. Just like that. Now I don't have the actual, I guess I could 3D print it myself. But this is a latch, you put it up. There's an actual connection to make it go sideways where you could drip it. But right now it's kind of dripping right there. But a sideways drip probably would be best. And I could see all 5 molds up there, so it looks like it held up pretty good. So all I have to do is unhook it right here, go straight up. And when I do that, I pull this out. But what I want to make sure, so this is actually for cleaning. Put my drip tray. I want to put your drip tray here. Like so. So I wish I did have that sideways motion, but since I don't, and I pull it out, I could leave it on here and it'll drip for just a little bit. What you want to have is actually a lot of napkins and some gloves. So this right here is my washing station and my curing station. Matter of fact, I think we're gonna cut the video right there. We'll add this. This will be the ending of the video, and I'll show you guys the 5 rounds on the next one. So make sure you leave that comment to be entered in this video. You can also change your comment, so you can change it from Hawaii to Japan on the next one, the next video. So you can either have I'm gonna take the polls from both, the comments from both. So you can either have 2 entries in Hawaii, 2 entries in Japan, or 1 and 1 with a chance to be entered in a giveaway either way. So up to you, whatever fits your fancy. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So the Hawaii and Japan video will be the follow-up to this. Alright, follow up to this video. See y'all on the next one. Later.